مهند عبد الغني هندسة ميكانيكية. Okay. All right. Good. So I'll try to solve the world's energy problem in 3 slides in less than 3 minutes. It's a bit ambitious, but I'll give it a go. So basically, I think the solution to the world's energy problem starts with nuclear engineering. That's because of the production density. It's unrealistic to talk about green engineering, in my opinion, because basically it's not a market solution yet. Okay, but nuclear engineering definitely solves a problem. Now there are 3 main problems with nuclear engineering. I will talk about the problems and the solutions to them. Problem number 1 would be the fact that we're using solid fuel. And solid fuel does not burn out completely because it has a finite surface area. Number 2 would be the fact that we have the risk of proliferation into nuclear weaponry research and weapons of mass destruction. If we solve that problem, we can give access to everyone. And any country can have nuclear engineering if we solve this problem, I think. Problem number 3 would be the risk of accidents. Of course, there are a lot of redundancy plans and there's a lot of safety features in the design, but you're still using a pressurized container. The pressurized container is the root of the problem. A lot of people think that nuclear accidents happen because of thermal nuclear explosion. That's not a fact. What happens is a pressurized vessel explosion with nuclear fallout. So if we solve the pressure problem, we solve the finite surface area problem, and we solve the weapons of mass destruction problem, we've solved the energy problem. The solution is called the molten salt reactor. The molten salt reactor solves the first problem, which is the problem of finite surface area, because it uses molten salt. Molten salt is a liquid and it has an infinite surface area. A second problem would be proliferation into nuclear weaponry research. The problem comes from the decay chain of uranium. In a molten salt reactor, we're using thorium, which solves this problem because the decay chain makes it difficult to extract plutonium for weaponry use. The final problem was the problem of, bear with me, pressurized container. Yes. So water, for you to give water enough energy, you need to raise the temperature very, very high, and that makes the pressure very, very high. The pressure being high causes the risk of accidents. If we can have high temperatures with low pressure, we've essentially solved the pressure problem, and that's what we have with a molten salt reactor. In a molten salt reactor, the pressure is relatively low, and it doesn't cause any risk of pressurized vessel explosions. That's what I have for you today. There are, of course, more problems and more solutions, but we only have 3 minutes and 3 slides, so thank you.